coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show.
And go deep.
Very important to go deep.
Hail Satan. Hail Satan.
I don't give a fuck.
I just fucking turned on watching myself getting fucked.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. It's the Going Deep show. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mr. Kleen is with me. How's it going, bud?
Good, how are you? Greetings, everyone.
So far, so good, man. It's a good hump day. We've got humping going on. Oh, I feel, you know what I just thought of? We didn't talk the show. We haven't talked to Show Ninja in a while.
We haven't. Hope he's doing well.
I want to send a shout out to some peeps before we get going here. One of our new listeners, this R. Morley guy.
R. Morley?
R. Morley. I don't know if he wants me to use his real name. You know, we have to protect the innocent here in this world of ours.
God damn right we do.
Not that he's innocent or anything like that. He said he stumbled upon us by searching for Raven Riley. Raven Riley.
How appropriate.
Raven Riley. And he is a big Raven Riley fan. You got into a little conversation with him about how he has a collection. He's a collector.
I can only imagine.
And he's a collector of the Raven Riley porn. Now, I've never heard of somebody who collects porn, but this guy was a porn collector. I thought it was cool. He's like, oh, that's I never thought of that before. You know, it's a different kind of mindset.
I have an older friend that's in his mid-60s. He's retired now. Late 60s, actually.
I almost thought you said he's retarded now.
Well, he is slightly retarded. But he has collected Playboys, and he has got the majority of them autographed from the major centerfold.
What?
Yeah, over the years. He's got Pamela Anderson, all the different ones. He showed me his collection. It's like fucking colossal.
Dude.
This guy's got probably 10,000 Playboys or more.
Is this a local person here? You know this guy?
Yeah.
Why hasn't he come in here?
Well, he's older.
Who gives a shit? He's
got a great sense of humor. I should see if I can drag him in sometime.
We've been called old pervs here all the time here. Why would you hinder this, Kleen? Why would you stop this?
Embrace it.
We need to find more.
He remembers meeting Pamela Anderson. He was standing in line with the Playboy magazine in a paper sack. Okay, because she was at the Hampton Square Mall with Al Borland or whatever from the show Tool Time. Yep. When Pamela Anderson was on Tool Time.
Yes, J-Mac tells stories on the show about when he got to go over there and see her.
Yeah, they were probably standing in the same line.
Yep,
both paper sacks.
That's what I'd be doing right there.
Goddamn right.
You know how hot she must have been back in that time?
Just get it all ready and just walk right up and blow it right in her face. Whoa!
She must have been fucking amazing at that time.
Oh, God, she was in her 20s probably at that time.
A 20-year-old Pamela Anderson? You talk about instant fucking splooge.
God damn, you're right. That ass had to be right for the picking back then.
Yes, you better go and check her Instagram. Didn't we have a story a while back how she's getting off social? I think everybody should get off social, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But what's the alternative though?
Yeah.
What's people going to do? How are we going to find any
the only thing
Kardashian love?
The only thing I have to say about social media, it was kind of a positive entertainment for people during COVID. It really was, because there was nothing to do.
Positive though?
Well, positive as far as it gave you something to do. That was the positive.
Okay.
It was better than staring at the walls or watching TV constantly.
I'll go with you on that, I guess. When it comes to positivity and negativity and stuff like this, again, this goes into my self-help section of the Barnes & Noble, which I always find amazing. There's the industry that has to perpetually tell you that you need help, you know?
Have we, I know it was a joke. It was like a, not running joke, but people were talking about it, that there was going to be so many COVID babies born because people were born and they're probably going to be having sex all the time.
But that's not the case. Did you read the story about that?
No, I didn't. I was wondering if you heard any statistics on that.
I do. I have some info, Kleen. I'm glad you look at Kleen's on the ball here. I just got to be able to fucking find it. It was baby boom something. Baby boom. COVID baby boom. I love how they do this. Baby boom. There's no coronavirus baby boom. It's more like a baby bust. Let's bring this story up, Kleen. This goes to tell you. This goes to show you. You can't tell people to hang out with each other and think that it's going to be a good thing for them. You can't force them to you guys can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You got to stay sequestered together with each other. It doesn't help that. I don't think that is something that's helpful in any type of relationship situation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the whole thing is maybe anal sex is on the rise and you can't have shit babies, maybe?
I like where your head's at there. I like where your dickhead's at there, Kleen. Not even locked up couples and obliterating their social calendars could convince more Americans to have babies, as our quarantine-inspired baby boom has failed to materialize, which to me is fine. I think there's too many goddamn humans on this fucking planet already.
Right, we don't end up like China.
America has entered a pandemic-inspired baby bust. And I can tell you this right now, I can appreciate the fact that people aren't having kids.
Did you have any babies during COVID?
No, I did not. I had some throat babies.
Throat babies, sheep babies, ass babies.
Several states that track births in near real time, as well as some hospital systems contacted by the blah-biddy-boo-boo, recording significant drops in December. So birth rates compared to the same period from 1 year earlier. That included Florida down 8%. Ohio down 7%. Ohio, the worst fucking state on the planet.
I will confirm that 3 of the chicks that I work with are knocked up right now.
Really?
So they were doing something during COVID. That's for goddamn sure.
What age group are these guys? I'm curious on the age.
22, 27, and 34.
Yeah. I think, yeah. What is the perfect age to have a kid? Never!
I don't know.
There is none.
I'm happy when I had
Never
mine.
have a kid.
I'm happy when I had mine because I wouldn't have had one otherwise probably.
You have to say that shit.
No, seriously. No,
yes, you do.
No, I don't have to say anything.
Kleen doesn't want to psychologically damage his child.
No, not at all. But no, it worked out good for me because if I would have had it younger, I would have been a terrible parent. Absolutely terrible parent. I would have been.
How old was he when you were?
I was 35 when I had her.
Holy shit, dude, that's old. That is up there.
Yeah, I know.
That is getting up there. You know, Twat Cumphrey, he had one at 43.
Did he really? I didn't know that.
So Jesus Christ, dude.
He has what, 2 or 3 now?
He has 3. One is like 3 years old. I cannot fucking imagine having a 3-year-old right now. I would want to fucking blow my goddamn head off.
I think his wife's like 10 years younger than him.
Who cares? Who gives a shit? How old's his girlfriend? His girlfriend needs to be.
I can't remember what I
can't remember.
I helped introduce her to.
Oh, so you're the downfall.
Well, it was my ex-girlfriend actually set it up, but
was it that big fat bloated bitch that almost shot herself?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh God.
Yep.
If she listens to this, she's gonna fucking commit suicide now. Great. I got that that blood on my hands. What the fuck? The most significant social distancing measures went into effect in the U.S. in mid-March. Most babies conceived after mid-March would start being born in late December. So these numbers are pretty accurate. I like how they can do it in real time. We have the powers to, if you think about it, all of the technology that's connected to all these computers and stuff can log all this. And you know damn well, ultrasound machines are connected to these computers. They're tracking how many babies are getting ultrasounded, how many this, how many that. Everything is getting logged.
I really want to know when we finally have the technology and they're forcing it on everybody down our throat that when you're getting blown in your car or anywhere, they'll track how many blowjobs are going on in real life.
How many throat babies? Well, that's where the dentist comes in. We saw the story the other day where the dentist can tell if you've gotten some oral,
right,
or given the oral.
Yep.
I was going to talk to you about this, though, because it brought up a weird dynamic. Not to wrap this up, there, but I want to, because this is going to take us off into a different tangent. I want to wrap this one up. It says, says this is a bad situation. Philip Cohen, a sociologist and demographer at the University of Maryland, the declines we're seeing now are pretty substantial. So, to me, that's quite. I'm fine with that. But here's the thing you have to remember is we just lost 500,000 fucking people. So if we're not replenishing the America here, what's going to happen? We're getting less powerful and less strong. We're not number one. Thump our chest and all this crap.
Hey, you know what, though? On a positive note, it's probably going to be beneficial to Social Security when we get older. We might still have it. Not that it's going to pay a lot, but,
Okay, so to swing back around to this dentist story that we talked about the other day, where you could figure out if you've had blowjays or given the blowjays or the oral. Okay, we talked about throat problem.
I was kind of curious about that because I was going to bring up a point about that, and I did just real quickly when we were talking about it. But they mentioned fellatio, so
this is what I was going to just bring up because it's like if
that was only women doing us.
Here's what happened. Here's what happened last night. Okay, we did the edge thing. Okay,
yep.
But then at one point I was like, I just gotta go. I'm gonna go. So I know she's on lockdown down under. And of course I'm making fun of babies and shit like this. So I just cum dumpstered her, right? Fucking blasted it in there. But she wanted more. She was not done. So I was like, okay. I said, in my brain, I'm like, okay, I was going down for a while. Jaw hurt and all that. So I was like, all right. I'll go down again. And I'm thinking to myself, I just blasted a fucking bunch of cum in there.
Just gotta like the clip, though.
Right. So what I did, I said, I threw a shirt to her and said, here, stand up and squeeze some of that shit out.
Come on, Tropicana, hop up and down.
Come on, man. Do some jumping jacks.
Squeeze it out.
Squeeze some of that fucking nectar out of there. Not sweet nectar. It's some tangy fucking bleachy nectar coming out of that thing. So she did the wipe job. But okay, so let's say I go to the dentist now. What if there's some residual
man glaze in your mouth?
Right. Can he tell? I mean, how can he
shines
tell?
a black light.
Is that what it is? I bet you that's what it is. I never.
No, I know.
Here's what we do here on the show. We bring up headlines and then we just guess on what the fuck they are. Just it kind of keeps us unaccountable for anything, really.
Right.
We don't do our fucking research. Are you out of your mind? We're not gonna fucking check on this shit. No.
Once in a while we do
that.
but no.
So I'm curious on this. Do you have any dental hygienist friends?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? There's something very intimate about girls sticking their hands in your mouth like that. I used to go to this dentist for years since I was a kid. I mean, really young, and the same dentist. And there was this one hygienist there that it did not make the experience bad. And she was an older lady too. She was an older milfy kind of lady. Do you remember watching the show Wings back in the day?
Yeah, I actually do.
Remember the main female character in Wings?
Yeah, she was.
She was super good looking girl. Mm-hmm. She reminded me of this chick a lot. She had the same kind of style about her, shorter, kind of like. If you go back and look at this chick, she probably had terrible mullety kind of looking hair, but somehow that was okay back in the day.
Yeah, back in the 80s, it was popular.
So it made going to the dentist not a bad thing. You know, there was something about the pain that she was inflicting, like she's doing this thing to your mouth, she's in there digging it out, cleaning you up, and then she's like right there in your face. Mm-hmm. You ever fall asleep when you're at the dentist?
No.
I would fall asleep. I would relax. I'd go there and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna fall asleep, and she'd be like, okay, and she would fall asleep because I couldn't look at her in the eyes that close. You know what I mean? You've been to the dentist where they're right in on your face and they're close and shit. There's something strangely intimate about this, you know. Do you have a regular chick that you go to in the dentist, or you got dudes? Clean's got dude dentists, right?
No, I have a dude hygienist. I have a dude dentist, but the hygienists are all female. So.
What is it with that? Is that not a sexist thing? Because I can tell you this right now, I don't think I've ever in my entire life had a male hygienist before.
I know of one. He was not mine, but he worked somewhere else. There was one male hygienist I've heard of.
What is up with that? Why is that not a topic that's brought up? How come women rule the hygienist roles? Is there enough guys that just say, fuck this, I don't want to fucking stick my hands in a dude's mouth?
I think for a long time, if you remember back, probably like 10, 15 years ago, there was very, very few male nurses.
Male-female nurses, those trannies?
Yeah, trannies with the full beard.
There's not dude, can you, okay, now this brings up a great point. What if you had
a full beard?
Well, transgender hygienist. Transgender hygienist, everyone. It sounds like a goddamn TV show.
It does.
Welcome to the Transgender Hygienist Show. How can you tell if you go there, it's a female working on your fucking teeth? How do you tell, Kleen? There's a real telltale, a way to tell.
Adam's apple?
Well, Adam's apple. I would say it's how big the fucking hands are.
That's true.
How big the hands are would be the way
there are some
to
guys
tell.
With pretty teeny tiny hands though too. And there are some women with some big fucking hands too.
You wonder if they have to put that in their report though, if they noticed that you've been fucking blowing and shit or giving oral, because that was the story the other day.
I wonder if it is, because you can get throat cancer apparently from oral sex.
Yeah, you can. Let's hope that never fucking happens. So let me see here. I wanna bring this story up while we actually are talking about it, because we need to know.
That was it.
We need to know where okay, here we go. And it came from a viral TikTok. We read this the other day, but I want to recap and see how they can actually figure this shit out. If there's one thing we do give you here, guys, it's Important information about oral sex in your dentist. Oh, gee. Oh, my God.
You can get information on rugs, apparently, too, if you're into area rugs.
Fucking muff? You talking about rug munchers or something? Okay, so Kleen, what? Let me see here, professional. I want to play this TikTok though, just to see what the fuck they're talking about. But I'm always worried there's going to be some type of fucking ads and shit. All right, here we go. Let's play this and see what we get. This is the problem with TikTok.
This question a lot, and yeah, we know. How do we know? If I go into details, I think TikTok will censor it. But if this blows up, part 2.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It cut off that quick?
Yeah. I hate this fucking TikTok shit. I love it and I hate it all at the same time because I don't know which other fucking one it is.
Right.
You goddamn piece. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Let's see if this is it.
Okay, guys, here you go. Part 2. This is what you wanted. This is what I'm going to give you. By the way, funny story. My brother texted me. He goes, what did you go viral for? I sent him the link. He's a dentist also. And he couldn't understand it. He goes, what does this mean? I go, bro, you know what this means. Think about it. And then he goes, ha ha, oh, I get it. You went viral for this? I go, yeah, for this. Okay,
get to it, fucker.
Palatal petechia. This is what it's called.
Okay, your palate.
If you like, let's say, sucking on a lollipop, 1 or 2 here or there, not a big deal. But let's say you like to suck on multiple lollipops all the time, you got a problem. It's going to cause palatal petechia, which is seen right here. As you can see, bruising of the soft palate and irritation right there. And guys, if you have braces, all I can say is, yikes.
Okay, so that doesn't explain shit. There's just a little spot in the fucking mouth.
Yeah, it's a bruising in the palate, in the top roof of your mouth is your palate.
Okay, so it doesn't have anything to do with fucking going down on a chick. It's all about fucking chick sucking dick or dude sucking dick.
Yeah, it's all about fellatio either way. Yep.
So again, this goes to my point how something goes viral. And it doesn't. Okay, so what if could they tell that if I was going down on a chick? Well, I guess you could because my jaw would be fucking hurting like crazy.
Yeah, they probably. I don't
like it does right now.
I don't think it'd leave any bruising. It depends how active you are.
Depends if your legs squeeze together. It fucking jacks my fucking face up, right?
As you're breaking your nose like the red-nosed gobbler.
Kleen knows all about that. You had a girl ride your fucking face before. I mean, come on.
Oh, quite a few girls.
We've all been there. Right, Kleen?
Right, exactly.
Just like that girl you were doing. We've all fucking been there. Everybody, I got a story, Kleen. I want to show you. This is fucking great. Look at this tattoo. What do you think of this tattoo, everybody? We're talking skin now. We have a skin section on our website where we show tattoos. This tattoo, Kleen,
is that her man's name?
It's very interesting to me because the other day I get called out about where my balls are, Kleen. Where are my balls usually?
Between your legs. Hopefully.
Between my legs, they're always going to be there. They're not going to be in somebody's purse. That's for goddamn sure. I've seen this a million times. So somebody calls me out about, Endo calls me out about my balls being in my ex-wife's purse. I'm like, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? There's no, it just doesn't happen. I'm sure she's going to have a laundry list of things that she thinks are, but this just goes back to, okay, just get along and shut the fuck up. All right. So, getting along with somebody and having a good rapport and relationship with them doesn't mean that there's a power trip involved. In fact, if anything, the relationship I have with my ex is very, very, we co-parent probably as good as anybody possibly could. There's no, there's just some things that have happened. But look at this tattoo. What does this have to do? This tattoo is of an accurately detailed set of fucking nads on this chick's fucking titty. Okay, now either she loves to get teabagged, she's into the teabagging, or she owns that motherfucker. If you think about it, she's got to, right?
No, did she take in a photo? I noticed that the dude's got a photo on the side, or he just pulled up a set of nuts online, and he just.
I mean, well, no, you can tell she brought this photo into this guy's balls.
She's like, hold your cock up, honey.
The first thing I'm noticing is how clean these balls are. There's no hairs on these balls at all. There's just perfectly shaved balls there. There's nothing, and this. It's insane how accurate this guy's fucking tattoo is. It's so fucked up. Who in their right goddamn mind
will get their man's balls tattooed on their tits?
Well, here's the twist on this. I think maybe he can't have kids So this is his baby picture.
Or that's his favorite.
This is their baby.
Maybe that's his favorite spot to empty his cum from his nuts.
This is her. This is her putting a portrait of their non-baby. They're twins. The twins. She put the twins on the twins right there.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get that fucker off the screen. I can't stand ugh. I don't even like looking at my own balls. Last night I'm in bed, and those next to me, and she's like, "Stop itching your ass." Stop. No, I forget how she said. She doesn't say itching your ass. No, maybe she did. And I wasn't itching it.
I was fisting it.
I was fucking thumbing my butthole. No, I wasn't thumbing my butthole either. I was just scratching it. You know, there's something about like if you have an itch, you scratch it. All right?
Yeah.
Clean?
Yeah.
Don't sit here and preach to me that you don't scratch your own ass. You know, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about her. Everyone, when you have an itch, you fucking scratch it. That's what it is. You just fucking do it. I get called out about the fucking itching and scratching and shit. Sticking with the balls theme here. A bunch of females got fucking outraged when they were calling blue balls some type of myth. Blue balls a myth? Clean, you felt the blue balls before, right?
Oh yeah, you just all wound up.
Not any time recently, but when you were a kid, dude, that shit was fucking it hurt, man. You didn't have an opportunity to like release.
I released all the fucking time as a kid. I was a chronic masturbator since like 9 or 10 years old.
Clean's releasing all over every goddamn part of the fucking planet here. I was thinking about that the other day. I got to do a deep cleaning in that bathroom. It's true.
You're shooting all over in there, huh?
It's due for it. I try to aim right for the toilet, just right for the water.
Just doesn't work.
Well, it does. You know, I'm pretty
spraying it up on the window, the back of the tank, all over the place. Shades.
I think I have an issue. I think I do. I think I'm not shooting as much as as far or as like splurty as I used to be. Splurty.
You don't as you get older.
Well, yeah, it's. And then
like once in a while you do.
If porn has taught you anything, you got to like as you're about to go, you squeeze the tip and then you release like a hose, like a fire hose, and then you know
you got to work your PC muscles a little bit, even as a dude.
Your PC muscles?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'll tell you later off.
Clean's gonna show a demonstration. I'm like, no, Cleen, no, we don't want
bend
anything.
over. I'll show you with my finger.
We don't want any of that. This disturbing. It's disturbing. We do have to apologize for something we haven't done over the past couple of shows. We have not given anybody a hottie of the week. So Cleen, we're going to bring this chick up here. This is
just a good-looking girl.
We started off with teachers last episode. We're going to wrap it up here with teachers in this one. OnlyFans model. Esme? Is that how you pronounce this name? Esme Rose?
Yeah, that's close, I would say, I guess.
She gets fired because her video goes viral on OnlyFans. Now, this isn't the first time I've heard these stories. There's a ton of people getting this OnlyFans fired.
There was also a younger lady that just had her kids removed from school district because they found out that she did an OnlyFans also.
According to that story, too, she was making $150,000 a month.
Yes.
Okay.
That's some good cheddar.
Now, with that in mind,
I'd homeschool my kids.
Take away the 150. Well, that creeps in on your video time on the OnlyFans. You can't have these kids at home watching you do your OnlyFans shit.
Well, you can also sell to the pedophiles that way. They're doing their homework in the background.
Jesus Christ, Clean! Holy shit, that went wrong. That went in the wrong direction right there. What I was gonna say though is the Catholic Church, their Catholic school that these fucking people kicked her kids out of or expelled them from. What kind of hypocrisy is that? These preachers can go around groping and fucking feeling up, molesting kids, but this chick is trying to make money, and it's not like
people in general can see it. You got to pay to see it.
I'm sure that the Catholic Church had to do some research there, and we better pay for this OnlyFans of this woman to make. I mean, this is one of probably, I'm going to just say a handful, just to be vague, of people that probably are doing the same thing at that school, let alone at schools all over this country. So, the hypocrisy of them saying, no, we can't have that, because we can't have you. If I can see if she's like on the school board or some shit, she's heavily into the school, but $150,000
or she's
a month.
A nun. Imagine how many people nuns could pull
Nuns with guns? Nuns with guns?
nuns
Like
with
titty,
guns.
big titty guns?
Both. Real guns and big titty guns.
I hate that. I hate when somebody says one thing and then they do the opposite thing of that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
because it's like, you can't do that. Do we have a moral high ground here to stand by? We have to really, we have a thing that you can't do A, B, C, D, one of which is go on the internet and show any skin. Don't show skin and sex stuff because God didn't make my awesome, hot fucking body. You know what I mean? You must hide that shit. You can't tantalize anyone. This goes right back to why all the Middle Eastern dudes have to cover all the bitches because they have no self-control.
Right.
You know, we've just leaped over that completely here in this show and this entire America in general. We just skip right past all that into, we like to see it all. We want to see it all hanging out. These are our favorite things in the world. This is what freaks everybody out. But this woman obviously is trying to make ends meet, and she's doing it in a very, very effective way.
She's
apparently,
making very good ends meet.
She's shaking what her mama gave her, but she just cannot be doing it on goddamn OnlyFans. Now, again, this is a
I
assignment
say
in America.
public schools will have no problem accepting your children and keep making your $150,000 a month.
So with that in mind, I think we need to have our new fan here. Ask him if he has an OnlyFans. I want to talk to Shonenzo, see if he has an OnlyFans, like a subscription, or if he has anybody he's paying for it. I can imagine he's probably one that would. He's our porn aficionado. And maybe this new guy.
It's called theblackmamba.com.
Maybe our Morley, our new guy who listens to the show, maybe he has an OnlyFans subscription to a couple of these chicks. But this Esme Rose, who was fired, let's bring up her situation here. Kleen. She has your favorite body parts, which are the big olds.
She's got pretty eyes too.
Tig old biddies, as you would say.
Yep. Huge tracts of land.
I like how she was fired. Probably for she's a teacher. Yeah, she's fired for being a teacher, and the pictures that they're showing of her are of her being the teacher with the boobs and stuff hanging out. And again, it's all.
Oh, look at that ass.
It's all just to kind of throw it in the face. I wonder if these photos were taken prior to her being fired, which would mean that this would be the cause of her being fired.
Yeah, it's still stupid, though.
But look up Esme. To check this out, we found this at the Chive, everybody. If you hit the Chive, it's one of the greatest websites
What is it,
on the planet.
ESMEE?
Yeah, her name, Esme. ESMEE. And she is, sorry you got fired, Esme Rose. Now, that obviously can't be her only... Her real name. Come on, let's be real. Her Instagram account, we'll give that out as well. I want to make sure that people are informed here and giving them information that they can. Esme Baby XO. So there's a lot of this stuff going on now. And again, this when people are home alone, sequestered in, you can't go and do stuff that is going to... you're going to go out and endanger people by interacting with them and having this goes right to the porn scenes and the porn scenarios. Everything is these first person perspective things, and just it's like the glory days of the porn movies is kind of
gone the waste. By the way,
it's gone. It is. I think there's got to be
too many clips.
There's got to be a revitalized world.
Clips.
I know that there was some women who were they started these porn studios that were going to get back into making them more epic Hollywood pirates, all these kind of things.
Right,
but
yeah.
you really can't do that now with a disease, with the COVID disease wiping people out. So everybody go check that out. Esme Rose, hottie of the week. Paralyzed hotties. Paralyzed as hotties. Paralyzed as hotties. Of the week. Mr. Kleen, final words. Let's get to it.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty, and SMA looks nice and dirty.
Lots of dirty shit in that last one. I have no idea what the fuck we talked about. If you want to do a recap on that, by all means, send that over to us. Yeah. Before we end, let's give Kleen a dance time. If you'd like to reach out to our show, studio at Goin Deep Show is the email to do that. We appreciate you guys hanging with us, tuning in, doing what you do. For the rest of the crew, I am the kid. We appreciate you a lot. Go to thegds.com, watch, participate. We will see everyone soon with more Goin Deep Show. Make sure you chill. To the motherfucking next one.